back to my channel. So today we're making carrot cake, and we can see here it's so obvious what we are making. This is carrots, not grated yet. That's desiccated coconut, pineapple cut into chunks, 4 eggs, oil, nut, and that is flour, brown sugar. And our dry ingredient consists of flour, salt, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, all mixed together. Okay, that's what I put in the bowl, and I'll be sieving it, mixing together and sieving it so that it's well incorporated. Okay, so I'll go ahead and grate my carrot now. So I want to assume that we know how to grate carrots. Okay, so it depends. You can make it extra thin or extra thick depending on what you want, but this is, I'm just using a regular grater. Okay, use whatever you have, and if you want to use food processor, go ahead and use food processor as well. It will make it faster, but today I'm lazy and I don't feel like bringing out my food processor, so that is why I'm just using a grater, because I'm not in the mood to wash anything. Okay, all right, so we can see that our carrot has been well grated. And I've also kind of chopped down on my pineapple as well. So we are going to start off by mixing the eggs and the brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, you can use your regular white sugar, but I'm going to be using brown sugar here because I like my carrot cake a bit brownish. So I'm going to frost the egg, and you can also use your whisk. You don't really have to use mixer if you don't have a mixer. Okay, that's what it looks like. Looks like that, so it has some kind of foam on it. So I'll go ahead, turn on the machine again, then add the oil. Okay, add the oil right now. So we're not using butter for this recipe, we're using oil, and the reason why we're using oil is so that your carrot cake can come out very nice and fluffy. That's why we're using oil. So you go ahead and put on the machine again so it mixes well, nice. So next is go with our dry ingredient, which is mixture of flour, salt, cinnamon powder, nutmeg, baking powder, and baking soda. Okay, this is what it looks like. All right, so you go ahead and just toss that gently into the wet ingredients. All right, so I'll go ahead and mix it, but mix very gently, okay, so that you don't have flour everywhere. Normally I would use my hand just to fold it in, but it's okay to also use the machine. So fry it on very low speed. You can use the machine to mix it. So I'll prefer to finish it up with my hand. Well, there's still clumps of flour in it because I try as much as possible not to overmix anything, and I really do not trust the mixer, right? Not to overmix. Okay, so I think I'm good, and I'm using cake flour. I don't know if I remember to say that. I like to use cake flour when I'm baking something. So in goes your carrot. Okay, just dump it in there. All right, and I'm also, because I know I've discussed this sometime before in this class, that if you're using any heavy kind of substance in your cake, it's better to coat it with flour so that it doesn't sink to the bottom of your pan. Same with the nut, and same for the pineapple. Okay, I'm going to be using almond extract. I like the taste of almond extract in my carrot cake. Coconut extract and vanilla. I'm just going to use bits and pieces of those three flavors so that it has this unique outcome. Okay, just a bit of it, a bit of almond extract as well. You can put this in your wet ingredients as well, but it's fine at this stage. It's okay, doesn't matter really. It won't affect the taste whether you're putting it at the beginning or at the end, doesn't really matter. Then you go ahead and fold in your carrot just like this. Remember, I'm folding, I am not mixing vigorously. Then at this point you can also put in your desiccated coconut. All right, this carrot cake is going to be so nice and rich. You don't want carrot cake that is dry. You want it nice with different types of flavors and crunch. You can see I am just folding, I am not mixing. Remember, fold, do not mix vigorously so that it doesn't grow gluten. Then this is the flour, just regular flour. I'll use it to coat my pineapple so it doesn't sink to the bottom of the pan, and same with my nuts too. I'll just coat it just a bit because I don't want it disappearing. I want to enjoy my nuts in my cake, and that's it. Right, just lightly coat it just like this and dump it in the mixture. Same with the pineapple. Okay, this is the pineapple. Just coat nicely and dump in the mixture as well. Okay, then we mix everything together. See how nice and yummy that looks. Okay. And that's it. That's your carrot cake with 9 lives. With the pineapple, the nut. And if you don't like pineapple, you do not have to use pineapple in your recipe, because I know some people are allergic to fruit, or some people don't just like fruit in their cake. Okay, omit the pineapple, just that the pineapple gives it some kind of moistness and a unique taste. That is why I like to use pineapple in my carrot cake. So I'll go ahead and put it in the pans now. For this recipe, I'm using loaf pans, and this is what it looks like, just like a regular loaf, lined appropriately. And I'll pour my batter inside, just like this, and just like this. This cake butter is so yum that you just want to lick the bowl, but no. I try to avoid doing that. I know a lot of people like licking their bowls, but I do not lick my bowl. Okay, let's see, it looks very nice and yummy. Then you can also tap it. Remember that we put in some amounts of air when we're mixing the butter and the oil, the sugar and the egg. Just tap it on the counter like so. And I'm going to put some nut on top. Okay, I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the nut I'm going to be using. It's a mixture of almond nut and walnut. I buy from Costco. I just buy a very big bag. So I'm going to just be placing that on my cake just before I bake. Place it directly on top so it doesn't sink to the bottom of the pan. This won't sink because it's quite heavy and I'm not mixing it with the batter. Okay, then I'll go ahead, finish this and place in the oven, and I'm baking at 350 until a toothpick comes out clean. Honestly, I'll check it after 25-30 minutes. That's when I'll check. Try not to be tempted to always check your cake in the oven, or whatever it is you drop in the oven, too early. If you check it too early, your cake might sink at the middle. Okay, so try not to check too early. All right, so the cake is ready. Looks nice and yummy. Can you see the nuts are looking good? It's still quite hot, so let it set in the pan for like 5 minutes before you release it from the pan. Okay, so we'll give it a taste test and we'll see how it goes. All right, just the cake out of the pan, and I'm just gonna cut it nicely so that you can see what the middle looks like. Okay, can you see? Oh wow, it's still very hot. And I'm going to make my daughter taste it and tell me a real and honest opinion. Okay, so what do you think? You're trying to survive first. Is it good?
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah. I can taste all the flavors.
Can you taste the
carrot.
nuts?
I can taste the nuts.
You can taste the carrot as well.
Tastes really good.
Can I try it?
Nice.
Yeah, go and try.
Warm. Yeah, well, take some.
Tell me what you think, for real. You like it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's hot.
And nice and
So
yummy.
good.
It's so good. And at this point, I should thank you for watching. Give it a try, okay? And let me know the outcome. Tag me if you want to. Leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.